This is all level vinyasa flow that is focused on lower body strengthening and opening. We're going to get started laying down on your back. Your feet on the ground. Arms can be either by your side, palms facing up, or you can bring your hands to your chest or your belly. Take this moment to close your eyes or soften your gaze and start to feel grounded. Feeling all the part of your body that's touching the floor. Maybe it's your feet, your sacrum, your mid, upper back, your shoulder blades, as well as back of your head. Allowing your body to be heavy and rooting down. And start to pay attention to your breath. Feeling the chest rises as you breathe in. Heart settling down as you breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do a big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And see if you can start to find your nostril breathing. If it's possible, breathing in and out through your nose. Finding the steady, even breath. Inhale and exhale to be even. And gently opening your eyes and hug your knees in towards your chest. Hands on your knees and see if you can start to make circles with your knees. Each knee is making a circle, so I'll make the circles away from each other. And reverse the circle. Now you're going to lift all of your feet up towards the ceiling. With your hands, see if you can grab outer edges of your feet, otherwise your ankle, your shin, or maybe just hands on your knees. But happy baby, opening your knees wide and with your hands pressing the feet down towards the floor. An option to maybe sway side to side. And releasing your feet, hug your knees back in towards your chest, and you're going to start to rock back and forth until you have a nice momentum. You're going to roll all the way forward to seated to tabletop. So you're going to be in hands and knees. Your hands are shoulder distance apart, fingers spreading evenly. Your knees hip distance apart, your knees and your hips to be stacked. Cat-cow. So inhale, belly drop, chest forward, look forward, cow pose. Exhale to round your back, tuck your chin, cat pose. Inhale, cow, belly drop, chest forward, collarbone stays broad. And exhale to rounding, tailbone down, navel lift. Inhale, chest forward. And exhale, round. Couple more times. Keep going with your own breath and connecting your breath with your movement. Now slowly find your neutral spine somewhere in between cat and cow. And you're going to step your right foot back. Your right toe is going to stay down, heel is going to press up. And with your hands, imagine you pushing the floor down and away from you. And push your right heel back so you can start to feel the stretch or maybe lengthening in your right calf muscle, back of your ankle. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly bring your shoulders and your wrists back in line with your ankle. With your shoulders in line with your wrists. And leading with your right inner thigh. See if you can start to lift your right leg until it's parallel to the floor. You're going to push your heels back, toes going to point down. Don't forget to engage your core by lifting your lower belly up. Outer hips squeezing into the center. One more breath in. Exhale, drop your right knee down. Now you're going to step your left foot back, toes down, heels up. And imagine you're pushing the floor down and away with your hands, like you're trying to push the floor away from you. And push your left heel back so you can start to feel the stretch in your left calf muscle, maybe back of your ankle. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly start to lift your left leg, leading with your left inner thigh. Heel's going to push back, toes going to point down. Lower belly lift, collarbone stays broad, heart's going to reach forward. Back of your neck stays long. Now push your left heel back, outer hips hugs in. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly drop both knees down. You're going to walk your hands one step forward, tuck your toes under, lift your knees, hips come up and back, finding our first downward facing dog. So in your down dog, your hands are about shoulder distance apart, fingers spread evenly. Your heel's going to release down towards the floor, but they don't have to touch. And maybe coming onto your tippy toes or bending one knee at a time, any kind of movement that feels good in your body. Maybe finding length in your spine, even more length. Relax your head and neck completely. Still finding that steady, even nostril breathing. We're going to inhale, slowly glide forward to plank position. Shoulder, elbows, wrists are in line. And if you need to, you can always drop your knees down to modify. Collarbone stays broad, back of your neck long. As you push both heels back, crown of your head reach forward. One more inhaling here. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, glide forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, glide forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Now bringing your feet about hip distance or maybe even wider. Start to walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Find forward fold. You can even grab opposite elbows and maybe sway side to side if that feels good. Bending your knees slightly or generously, depending on how your body feels today. Just allowing your body, upper body, to be relaxed, just melting down towards the floor. Now releasing your elbows, bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Hands come to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift as you reach your heart forward. Exhale to fold all the way down. Next inhale, come all the way up, arms over your head. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, hands on your shins. Exhale to fold, hands to the ground, and you're going to walk your hands forward until you're in plank position. Once you're in plank, option to drop your knees. Let's inhale, reach your heart forward of your wrists. Exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down onto the ground. Once you lower, untuck your toes. Bring your arms to straighten by your side. Inhale, chest lift, head lift, shoulders lift. Maybe arms to hover, maybe legs to hover. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears and you don't need to look forward. See if you can keep back of your neck long. One more breath in, fingertips reach, toes reach back, and exhale, lower down. Now you're going to bring your palms down by your chest, elbows hugging in towards your ribs, pressing down on the floor with top of your feet. Inhale, baby cobra, chest lift, head lift, shoulders lift. Exhale, lower. Again, baby cobra. Inhale, chest lift, head lift, shoulders lift. Maybe palms to hover, maybe legs to hover. And exhale, lower down. Tucking your toes under. Engage your thighs by lifting your knees, your thigh muscles off the ground. core engage. Inhale, push up to plank. Exhale, down dog. From your down dog, bend your knees slightly. Push your hips back, look between your hands. You can walk or step forward, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, head relax. Inhale, rise up, arms over your head. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Next, inhale is chair pose. Bend your knees, push your hips back. Arms gonna reach up. See if you can reach your fingertips up and forward. Draw the navel and tailbone slightly releasing down. Weight is on your heels. See if you can push your hips further back so you can see your toes and you can even wiggle your toes. One more breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins or the floor. Exhale, fold, step back to plank. Option to drop your knees in plank. We're gonna inhale, heart reach forward. Exhale, halfway down this time, chaturanga. And then lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra, or maybe upward facing dog if you're ready. And exhale, down dog. Let's inhale, right leg reach all the way up. See if you can lead with your right inner thigh lifting up. Heels up, toes down. One more breath in. Exhale, right knee to your forehead as you engage your core. And step your right foot between your hands. Right knee is in line with your ankle. Back knee drops. Untuck your toes. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Palms are facing each other. Fingertips reach. Draw the navel in and up. Tailbone slightly releasing down. One more breath in, maybe your gaze lift. Exhale, slowly drop both hands down. Tucking your back toes, lift your back knee off the ground. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Sink down a little bit deeper onto your front right heel. And see if you can bend your back knee slightly so you can draw the navel in, tailbone releasing down. Now bringing your hands to heart center. Slowly lower your back knee down, maybe tap the floor and lift the back knee. Lower the back knee down, tap the floor, lift the back knee. Front knee stays in line with your ankle. Tap and lift. Just one more. Tap and lift. Let's inhale, arms reach back to crescent pose. Exhale, leaning your chest forward. Arms reach forward and bring it down and reach the arms far back behind you. Palms facing each other. Sink down a little bit deeper onto your front right heel. Imagine you're pushing your right hip crease back. Back of your neck stays long. Core engaged by lifting your belly button up. Just moving your arms. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, arms back behind you. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, reach it far back behind you. Last time, inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, hands to the ground. Frame your right foot. Left hand root down on the ground. Inhale, right arm reaching up to twist. As you twist, pushing your right hip crease back. Firm your back left thigh. Lift the top of your left thigh bone up towards the ceiling. One more inhale, maybe your gaze lift. Exhale, right hand down. Step back to plank, or you can keep your right leg hovering, three-legged plank. Lower belly lift, chest forward. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg reach up, three-legged dog. See if you can lead with your left inner thigh. Heel up, toes down. One more breath in. Exhale, knee to your forehead to round your back, core engage. And step your left foot between your hands. Left knee and your ankle to be stacked. Back knee drops. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arms reach up. Fingertips reach, palms facing each other. Navel in and up, tailbone down. Imagine you're trying to slide your front left heel back. And imagine you're trying to slide your back right heel forward. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly drop both hands down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee off the ground. Inhale, Coming up, crescent pose. Rooting down on the floor with your left heel. Navel in, tailbone down. Fingertips reach, spine long. And start to bend your back knee so you can release your tailbone down. Let's bring your hands to heart center. Keep the front knee bent. Just bend the back knee until your back knee touches the floor or almost touches the floor. And lift the back knee. Bend the back knee. Lift. Keep the front knee bent. And up. 2 more. 1. Up. 2. Up. Let's inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Exhale, leaning your chest forward, arms gonna reach forward and down and back behind you. Keeping your collarbone broad, heart's gonna reach forward as you push your right heel back. Left hip crease pushes back towards the back wall. Now keep your torso here, just your arms. Inhale, arms reach forward, palms facing each other. Exhale, arms reach behind you. Inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, arms reach far back behind you. Last one. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right hand root down. Inhale, left arm reaching up the twist. Chest open. Maybe your gaze lift towards your fingertips. Left hip crease pushes back. Firm your right thigh. Lift top of your right hip, right thigh bone up towards the ceiling. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your left hand down. Step back to plank or a 3-legged plank. Left leg hover, your hips level. Lower belly lift, collarbone broad. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. In your down dog, bend your knees, push your hips back. Look between your hands. Walk or step forward. Forward fold. Hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold all the way down. Bringing your feet hip distance apart and your feet parallel. Bend your knees, push your butt back. Arms gonna reach up, chair pose. You're gonna bring your hands to heart center. See if you can push your butt further back and down. Navel lift, core engage, butt back and down. Back and down. And you're gonna slowly come halfway up and exhale, lower. Halfway up, exhale, lower. 3 more times, halfway up and lower. Halfway up, lower. Last one, halfway up, pause, and slowly come all the way up, arms down by your side. Now, chair pose again, bend your knee, push your butt back, arms gonna reach up. Bring your hands to heart center. See if you can keep your hips low, but lift your heels up. Like you're wearing a high heel, so really lift your heels nice and high. And see if you can lower slightly, but you don't want to lower so much that you're kind of just resting here. We're not working your legs anymore. So you want to be a little higher, so still working. And you're just going to move your hips small up and down, pulsing for just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels up, but slowly come up to stand and lower your heels down. Arms down by your side. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, hands on your shins, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor, step back to plank. You can go straight to down dog or option for exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg reach up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Right knee's in line with your ankle. You're gonna spin your back heel down. Warrior 2, arms parallel to the floor. Arms extending, gaze towards your right fingertips. Your shoulders gonna relax away from your ears. Engaging your right outer hip muscle. So you're squeezing your right outer glutes in and almost like you're trying to squeeze it under your
Back left thigh muscle firm to keep that leg straight and strong. Now keep the depth in your right knee. Flip the right palm to face up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm gonna reach up and back. Keep rooting down on the floor with your right heel. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Reach your right fingertips forward. Exhale, right elbow to your thigh or right hand on the block or the floor. Left arm reach up and then over your left ear. Rotating your left shoulder, left rib cage up. Hugging your right outer hips in. Now from here, see if you can take the weight off of your right hand. Just bring your right hand to hover off the ground or hover off the block. And maybe you can reach your right arm forward, palms facing up. Keep the right knee nice and low for 3, 2, and come all the way back up. Now right leg straight, setting up a triangle. Heel toe your back a little bit closer. Both legs straight, thigh muscle engage. Inhale, right fingertips reach. Exhale, right hand to the floor or the block. Left arm gonna reach up. You're gonna press down on the floor with the inner right foot and outer edge of your back foot. Maybe you can lift your gaze if it feels okay with your neck. One more breath in. Exhale, drop your gaze down. Look at your right foot. Left hand on your left hip. Bend your right knee. You're going to use the block or the floor. Move the right hand forward. Block or the floor. In line with your right foot. The block is in line with your right foot. It's not too close to your foot. It's slightly forward. Shifting your way forward. Back leg lift. Find half moon. Left heel pushes back. Left toe is going to point towards the side wall. See if you can bring your left shoulder to be stacked on top of your right. And if you feel stable, you're going to reach the top left arm up. Oops. Finding steady ground. If you're feeling stable, see if you can bend your right knee slightly. And come back up to straight. Bend your right knee slightly. Come back up. Last one, bend your right knee slightly. Look down. And you're going to slow and steady step your left foot all the way back to warrior two. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, circle the arms down, back heel spins up. Your hand's going to root down on the floor. And you're going to step back to plank. You can go through chaturanga. Or you can go straight to downward facing dog, your choice. Connecting your breath with your movement. Switching side, inhale, left leg reach up. Lead with your inner thighs. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. Left knee, ankle to be stacked. Back heel spins down. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Rooting down on the floor with your left heel, left knee, tracking the same line as your second toe. Navel in, tailbone heavy. Chest open and broad, but shoulders stay relaxed. Maybe look towards your left fingertips. Flip your left palm to face up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaching up and back. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Reach your left fingertips forward, either elbow to your thigh or hands on the floor or the block. Reach your right arm up and reach that right arm over your ear. Palms facing down, back of your neck stays long. Firm that back right thigh muscle. You can stay here or start to take the weight off of your left hand hover, and maybe reach that left arm forward, palms facing down. Keep rotating your right shoulder up and back, hugging your left outer hips in. Strong left thigh. And slowly come all the way back up, warrior two. Left leg straight, heel toe your back right foot a little bit closer to the front. Keeping both thigh muscle engaged. Inhale, reach your left fingertips forward. Exhale, left hand drop. Right arm reaching up, triangle pose. Both right and left side torso long. Right shoulder to be stacked on top of your left. And from your back right thigh. Maybe you can look up towards your fingertips. One more breath in. Exhale, drop your gaze down. Right hand on your right hip. Bend your left knee. With or without block, left hand is going to move in front of your left foot. Shift your weight forward and slowly, slowly lift your back leg. Right heel pushes back. Right toe is going to point towards the side wall. Stacking your shoulder so your chest is open and broad. And if you feel stable, you're going to reach your right arm up. Strong standing leg, and you're still breathing steady and even. Back of your neck long. And if you feel stable, gently bend your left knee. And straighten. Bend your left knee. Everything else stays the same. And lift. Last one. Bend. Lift. Drop your gaze down. Slowly bend your left knee as you step back. Warrior two. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, circle your arms down. Back heel spins up. You're going to step back to plank. Your choice. Down dog. Or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Or upward facing dog. Your choice. And exhale is down dog. Next inhale, right leg reach up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. You're going to spin your back heel down. You want your front heel to be in line with your back heel, or I like to be a little bit wider hip distance apart. But the back foot, rather than being open, you want the back foot to be in about 45-degree angle. Now inhale, rise up, warrior one. Palms facing each other. Fingertips reaching, navel in and up, tailbone down. One more breath in, maybe your gaze lift. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Lean your chest forward. And pause. Lengthen the spine. And you're going to lift your back heel up to lean your chest even further forward. And come back down, heels drop. Lean forward, come back down. Last one, lean forward, come back down, drop both hands down. Now you're going to step your left foot forward, your feet hip distance apart, bend your knees, push your butt back, chair pose, arms over your head. Now reach both arms forward, palms facing each other. Right arm reach down and back, twist, look back. Exhale, come back to center. Left arm reach down and back, maybe look back. Exhale, back to center. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale to fold, hands to the ground. Step back to plank. You can go straight to down dog or chaturanga, up dog, and then meet us in down dog. Inhale, left leg reach up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your forehead, round. Step your left foot between your hands. Setting up for warrior one. Maybe hip distance, maybe heel to heel. Bending your left knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Warrior one. Palms to face each other. As you root down with your left heel, the outer edge of your back foot, the pinky side, also root down. Let's inhale. Maybe your gaze lift. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Lean your chest forward. And you're going to inhale. Lift your back right heel, coming onto your tippy toes. And exhale, release. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, heels down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Now you're going to step your right foot to bring it to the parallel to your left. Arms going to reach up. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly come all the way up to stand. You're going to shift your weight onto your right foot. Lift your left heel up and see if you can lift your left knee up. Finding balance on one leg. And I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. Now, keep your hips level, your standing leg level. See if you can open your left knee to your left and come back. See if you can keep your gaze steady. Open and back. Last time, open, come back, and slowly lower your left foot down. Shifting your weight on your left foot, right heel left, and see if you can start to lift your right knee up. First, find a steady ground, steady gaze, and steady breath. Now, option to open the right knee to your right, come back, open, and back. Last time, open, back, and slowly lower your feet down. Now inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back to plank. Down dog or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg reach. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Setting up for warrior one. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Leaning your chest forward. Again, shifting your weight forward to lift your back heel up. But this time, see if you can keep leaning forward until your back leg floats. Leading with your left inner thighs, lift your left heel up. Heels back, toes down. Lower belly lift, outer hip squeezing in. Now you can stay here, or if you feel stable, bend your right knee and come back up. Bend your right knee, come back up. Last one, bend, come back up. And we're gonna slowly come all the way up to stand. Bring your left knee in front of you. Open the left knee to your left. Now we're gonna find tree pose. Maybe left hand grab your left ankle, bring it to your right inner thighs. I'm gonna turn again so you can see. Option one, option two, your calf, or option two, three, kicks down, toes down, heels up. Your choice. Foot pressing into the thigh, thighs pressing back into the foot. Hands to heart center, standing tall, shoulders stay relaxed. Hugging your right outer hip in so you're not sticking your right hip to your right. Gaze focus to one point. If you feel stable, arms going to reach up. Maybe palms to face each other. And if you feel stable, maybe your gaze lift. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. You're going to release the left foot so you can bring your left knee in front of you. Going back to warrior three. As you lean your chest forward, you're going to push your left leg back. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly bend your right knee. Hands drop to the floor, left foot steps back. Stepping back to plank, chaturanga, or you can go straight to downward facing dog. Breathing with your movement. Switching side, inhale, left leg reach up, three-legged dog. Leading with your left inner thighs. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Back heel spins down, warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Lean your chest forward, spine long, core engaged. Back heel lift, keep leaning forward. Lead with your right inner thighs as you lift your back leg. Heel pushes back, toes pointing down. Belly button lift, outer left hip, hugging in. You can stay here, back of your neck long, or slowly bend your left knee and come back up. Again, slowly bend your left knee, come back up. Last one, bend and up. Now inhale, come all the way up to stand. Right knee in front of you. Open your right knee to your right. Right hand grab your right ankle, find your tree. Inner thighs, calf, or kickstand is your choice. Standing tall, tailbone releasing down. Outer left hip hugs in. Shoulders remain relaxed, collarbone broad. If you feel stable, you're going to reach your arms up. Palms to face each other. Steady breath, steady gaze. And only if you feel stable, maybe you can start to lift your gaze up. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Release the inner thigh. Bring your right knee in front of you. Now you're going to start to lean your chest forward as you push your right leg back. Warrior 3. Now slowly drop your gaze down. Slowly bend your left knee. Hands touch the floor. Step your right foot back. Now stepping back to plank, chaturanga, or downward facing dog is your choice. Connecting your breath with your movement. Inhale, right leg reach up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps to the outside of your right hand. You can drop your back knee down, untuck your toes. Lizard pose. Maybe staying here if this is enough. You can use your blocks, maybe your elbows drops to the block. You can even roll onto the outer edge of your right foot if that feels good. And breathe. Relaxing your head and neck. You can even close your eyes if you wish. Allow your jaw to be soft. Breathing still steady and even, maybe even deeper and slower. Now feel free to stay right here. Or option, you can come up onto your hands. You can bend your back left knee, left ankle lift behind you. Left hand stay rooted on the ground, right arm reach back. Maybe you can grab your left ankle. If you have it at first, gently pull your heels towards your glutes so you feel the stretch, maybe in your quads. And now start to push your left ankle back behind you. And with your hands, you're pulling forward. So it's tension. It's trying to pull back and you're trying to pull it forward so you can start to feel the muscle engaging. One more breath in. And exhale, release as you pull it towards you again. And release the ankles. You're going to heel toe your right foot to the left side of your mat. Keeping your right ankle flexed. You're going to drop your right knee down, right shin down. Back leg straight, hips are level. Stay here. And if you have a lot of space between your right knee and the hip, you can put block or blanket underneath your right butt cheek. Or maybe you can fold down onto your elbows. You can even drop your forehead down. And just breathe here. If this position is super uncomfortable or painful, then I suggest you lay on your back. Right ankle on top of your left knee. And do thread the needle. If it's causing you pain or super uncomfortable, don't feel like you have to sit through that discomfort or pain. And let's inhale, slowly come back up onto your hands. You're going to tuck your back left toes under, lift your left knee off the ground. And you're going to inhale, right leg reach up and back. Maybe open up your hip, bend your right knee, maybe circling the knee any way you wish to release the tension on your right side. And we're all going to meet in down dog.
Switching side. Inhale, left leg reach. Exhale, left foot steps outside of your left hand. Back knee drop, untuck your toes. Same thing, maybe option to drop your elbows down on the floor, or if you prefer, elbows on blocks, or you can keep your hands on the floor. Head can relax. Again, maybe closing your eyes, feeling the sensation it brings to the left side. How is it different than the right side? What kind of emotion does it bring up, or even memories or thoughts? Let's see if you can notice it, but come back to your breath. Feel free to stay where you are, or you can come up onto your hands. Bend your right knee, right ankle lift. Right hand stay rooted, but left arm reach far back behind you. Maybe you're able to grab your ankle. I forgot to show you on the other side, but you can use your strap here if you can't reach. And just pull the strap. That's optional. But whichever option you're in, gently pull your heels towards you. Maybe you can even add a little twist, look over your shoulder. And now start to push your heels back towards the back wall, and your hands are trying to keep it from running away, and start to feel the muscle engaging for 3. Keep pulling. 2 and 1. Release as you pull the heels in and release. Heel toe, your left foot to the right side of your mat. Keeping your left foot flexed, drop your left knee, left shin down. And untuck your back toes, back legs straight. Same thing, feel free to put something under your left hip if you're uncomfortable, or roll on your back, do the thread the needle. Or maybe you can drop your elbows down, elbows on the block, or you can even use your block as your pillow. You can even close your eyes, finding softness in the part of your body that is stiff or hard, or holding on to something. See if you can notice and soften. For me, a lot of time that's my jaw or my shoulders. I have to consciously notice and relax them. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, slowly coming back up onto your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee off the ground. Inhale, left leg reach up and back. Maybe open up your hip, maybe circle your knees, shake it off, whatever you want to do. And we'll just meet in down dog. From your down dog, let's do a big inhale through your nose. Exhale, slowly drop your knees down, and you're going to have a seat just like so, Virasana. And if this is super uncomfortable for you, you can use a block between your ankles. You can sit on the block, or some of you might feel comfortable opening your shin, your ankle wider, so you can bring the butt on the floor. Make sure you're being kind to your knee. So if this hurts your knee or uncomfortable, put a block underneath it and just stay. You can even stack 2 blocks and stay there and breathe. For others, maybe you can start to lean back. Hands come behind you. Maybe you're able to drop your elbows down. Don't worry about keeping your knees together. If your knees open, let it open. Maybe you can roll all the way back. Maybe grab opposite elbows and breathe. Imagine the frontal hip points right here. You're trying to lift it up towards your ribs, and your tailbones are trying to reach towards back of your knees, like you're almost trying to tuck your tailbone under, same kind of movement. And when you do that, maybe you can feel this difference in sensation rather than letting it go. If you engage that pelvis tilt,
Maybe you can feel it more stretch in your hip flexor. One more breath in. Exhale, release your elbows, hands to your feet. Slowly lifting yourself up onto your elbows. Coming up. And you're gonna release. Let's bring sole of your feet together to touch. Your knees gonna open wide. Feel free to push your heels forward away from you if this feels more comfortable. Or you can pull the heels towards you, depending on you, anywhere in between. Inhale, heart left, spine long. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Hands to your outer knees. You're going to gently lift your knees. Straightening your legs forward, heels up, toes down. Inhale, heart lift, spine long. And exhale, fold. And feel free to use a strap here if you like. Strap through your feet. As you fold forward, imagine you're trying to find your lower back to be long. Rather than rounding your back, trying to bring your head down. See if you can find the length and the fold from your hips and your lower back. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Release the feet. And you're going to bend both knees. And lay down on your back. As you lay down on your back, let's hug both knees in towards your chest. Cross your right leg over your left and hug both knees in towards your chest. Inner thighs are squeezing and together. You can stay here or maybe grab your ankles with your hands. And as you hug your knees in towards your chest, you're also pulling your ankles apart, like away from you, and it's going to tighten a squeeze of your inner thighs. And maybe you'll feel some kind of sensation in your outer right hip, but make sure you're not doing it too much that it's hurting your knee. One more breath in. Exhale to release. And you're going to drop both knees to the left side of you. The right arm reach out and look towards your right fingertips. Feel free to put block under your knees, your thighs, if you don't want to twist too deep, or you can use your left hand to support so you're not twisting too deep to the point where it's painful or uncomfortable. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Unwind and bring the left leg over your right. Hug your knees in towards your chest. You can stay or grab your outer ankle. Pull your ankles apart. And hug the knees in. Now maybe you can feel it more on the left side. One more breath in. Exhale, release the ankle, and you're going to drop both knees to your right. Left arm reach out to your left. Look towards your left fingertips. I'm kind of keeping my knee
off the ground rather than letting it sink, because for my back it feels better if I don't twist as deep, but it's really up to your body. You can even put a block here if you need to. You can even close your eyes. One more breath in. And exhale to release. Hug both knees back in. Unwind and give yourself a nice squeeze. Right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left knee. Again, start to make a circle with your knees away from each other. And reverse the circle. Now give yourself a big hug. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows. Your chest, head, shoulders lift off the ground, coming into a tiny tight ball. Giving your body, sending your body gratitude. Maybe you can even kiss your knees. One more breath in to squeeze. And open mouth, exhale, release into our final last pose. Shavasana, where you get to lay down in your most comfortable position, whether that's on your back, your side, or belly. If you prefer sitting, you can sit. I invite you to close your eyes. Relax your jaw. Release your tongue from roof of your mouth. Your eyelids, forehead, soft. And just give your body permission to surrender, let go, and release. Just be in your body. And I invite you to stay here as long as you need to, until when you're ready, you're just going to come up to complete the practice. But stay here as long as you need to. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.